Hey, good morning,
Good afternoon
good evening,
and good night.
and happy Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving. It's my
Uh,
favorite holiday.
what do you call it?
Indian Slaughter Day.
There you go.
But it's not even Indian. It's Native Slaughter Day.
You changing it to Native People Slaughter Day?
Indigenous Slaughter Day.
See, Safe, you were woke before woke.
Oh man, I've been woke.
You know, you were woke before woke. You know what your people would say about that now? You want to bring up, man, just get over it.
Yeah.
And how what kind of snowflake are you? Just
How
eat your
long ago
damn
was that?
turkey.
How long ago?
It's a long time. Why would anyone remember that? How are you?
Oh, me? I'm fantastic.
What's happening?
Man, just living life.
Just living life, you say.
Living life. Living life.
I had an up and down week, boy.
Yeah, a crazy week.
Bro, and the unfortunate thing is I can't get into too many of the downs on the show. I can't even get
Really.
into all the ups. But
You can't get into the downs or the ups.
I
Why
mean,
is it? What's all this clandestine secret
all
activity
right,
you
so
got going on?
okay, so what it relates to is I have business things that are happening
Uh-huh.
that are intense.
That are intense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Or
And
your
there's
life.
lots of ups and downs and phone calls at random hours and
Wait,
you
let me ask you a question. WWE, I was reading is something, is moving completely to Netflix.
So that was news to me that I saw that the
The
catalog.
WWE network is going away.
Well, it's already went away. The WWE network, as they put it, already doesn't exist, but its catalog is all on Peacock.
Peacock.
It used to be
Okay.
its own separate app,
Right.
which was the best. Then it went to Peacock
Why they get rid of the app?
because once Peacock absorbed it, that was the Peacock deal. They got the whole thing.
Oh, I see.
But the problem is once they got absorbed on Peacock, and don't get me wrong, use it all the time. I love the cock. Um, once it went there, you know what? Saif, I love the cock. Let me do my dance.
You know what cocks do? They pee.
You know, look at cock. I love cocks. I love peacocks. So once they went there though, the network got absorbed and like it's just Peacock didn't have the same infrastructure. Like when it was WWE Network, it worked so clean as an app in terms of searching. Bro, it's crazy. Peacock is such a big app. And if you try to search for something, bro, it's like I can't even describe what it's like. You don't even know what you're getting. What it reminds me of is that Ebro just tried to search for me on Blue Sky. Are you on Blue Sky?
I don't know what that is.
It's the woke. By the way, guys, I'm saying everything now in terms that Cipha understands because of his friends like Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
It's the woke version of Twitter.
Oh, okay. Oh, I want that.
Yeah, it's the new non-Musk Twitter from with the guy who started Twitter with Jack. Jack started it.
Oh, okay.
And I signed up for it months ago and no one used it. Maybe a year ago. No one used it. Now it's starting to get used.
Finally.
Finally. And Ebro was like, yo, you're on there? And I was like, yeah, dude, thanks. And he starts searching my name. This is the first I got on Scythe. I got on first. I have Rosenberg. I actually have at Rosenberg.blue sky, whatever the thing is.
Just Rosenberg.
Yeah. Never because you know, Paul Rosenberg hogged up all the at Rosenbergs like it's just he's the only one. I love the guy. I love Paul. He's a friend. But in this case, I finally got one that was like, I get to be Rosenberg.
But you're Rosenberg Radio.
Yeah, you know, I am. So I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake. Either way, when he went searching Rosenberg, nothing came up under me. Peter Rosenberg, Diane Rosenberg, Steve Rosenberg. And then it turns out the way they were doing it is like, it's based on like, I don't know what the fuck they based it on, but it wasn't the fact that I had the actual at, didn't do anything. That reminds me of Peacock. Their search method just doesn't work. So I miss the WWE network. So it'll be curious. I'm interested to see what Netflix does when they absorb it. because like it's so much content within there. It's gonna have to like when you go to that, you're gonna have to go to its own world within Netflix.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Netflix is
interesting to
going
see.
for it. I mean, the they did the boxing thing.
Did the
They got
boxing thing. Did you watch
the
the boxing? Were
WWE.
you near anyone who was doing the boxing?
What do you mean?
Like, were you out and about with people watching it? Were you just doing comedy?
The Jake Paul?
Yeah. No, like we call
Yeah,
it the Mike Tyson, but yeah, yeah.
Mike Tyson fight. Well, Jake
Yeah.
Paul won. Yeah, we was with Chappelle and Killer Mike. We was in what night was that?
Last Friday.
It was Friday. We were in Detroit. Detroit. We watched it
And oh wow, that's fun. That's fun. Where'd y'all watch?
in the venue, in the green room.
In the green room. What was the energy like? What were people saying?
The energy was it was fun at first. Like everybody was rooting for Mike Tyson, and then you just felt the air just fucking the balloon get deflated. And one black lady was like, "Come on, Mike." And then Dave goes, well, uh, time always is the winner.
People were asking me.
No, he goes, time is undefeated again.
People were asking me, they're like, "Do you think it was rigged?" I was like, "What do you mean rigged?" They were like, "I mean, come on, Tyson could have easily won." I said, "Guys, he's almost 60 years old."
It's really, I mean, all the training stuff he put out looked really good. I thought,
Wait, are you saying that something that you saw on social media wasn't exactly representative of
no, but he did get sick before, right? He had like a heart thing or something.
No, a few months ago he had an ulcer. See, everything about this is such a 2024 conversation, all based on like loose, not correct
Yeah.
things. And then
I
people,
treat social media information just like rumors on the street. Like you kind of hear something and you're like, "Oh, is this true?"
is there anything to that? And then
I'm
yeah,
54 years old.
I'm gonna be 54 years old this year, bruv.
Yeah, I'm a transformer.
Hey, did you listen to Kendrick yet?
I did listen to it.
Wait, I thought you'd be more excited to hear.
I am excited. It's very good. I just was very excited about how your family that now does not have to spend money on turkey and stuffing and all that stuff because you're so busy gobbling on Kendrick's nutsack. like your meal has been covered because you got Kendrick's nutsack all in your mouth. Now,
That's
I think it's really good. It's what I wanted.
oh, I know. I thought about
It's
you.
what I wanted from a Kendrick album.
I thought this will be exactly what Cipha sounds like.
It's like dope rhymes, dope beats,
West Coast.
West Coast, like fucking theme, but like not too. I mean, I like the last Kendrick album too. I understand it was like a little weird to some people, but I appreciate art and artists.
But this one
is just some straight bangers, hip hop shit.
But no, he really goes after your heart in a few ways. Number one, the super West Coast nature of it is all you.
Yeah.
And then the sampling of classic R&B from Luther to SWV is all you.
Good me up. Even the what's the song, The Squabble?
Squabble Up.
Even that is a classic New York dance record. You know what I mean?
Debbie
I think
Deb?
it's also a West Coast record.
The Debbie Deb?
Yeah. When I hear music, like that's
I didn't remember it when I first heard that. Is that bad?
You don't be outside.
What year are we talking about that Debbie Deb?
That's probably like around Lisa Cult Jail. Like probably
90,
like 80,
89.
I don't even, it might be a little earlier than that.
Let's see.
87 maybe? 86, 87?
When I hear music, according to Wikipedia, wow, 84.
Well, 84. I was gonna say 82, 84.
This is the early days of.
What's Lisa?
That's
Like,
closer to 90, I feel.
No. Lisa's definitely 80s.
Which one?
Take You Home? Take You
Home. Can You Feel the Beat is big too. I wonder if no, you're right. I wonder if I Take You Home has to be mid 80s. 85.
85. Yeah. See, so it's that era.
Can You Feel the Beat is 85.
No, I didn't dissect. I can't. Bro, I can't take these fucking TikTok dissections,
Oh
bro.
my
It's
god. Well, it's gotten worse now since the Drake lawsuit. The Drake lawsuit being explained by everyone.
I skip
I
all this shit. I don't even watch it. It's so like how can you dissect this album that way? You didn't even let it live a little.
Bro, it's the first moment. It's out for
Now,
5
now
minutes.
let me say I will say one thing. He always has tons of what we call Easter eggs.
Mhm.
I get that. Those should be dissected because that's the game. He's playing that game, like the one, the Ice-T album cover kind of thing. But
Hey guys,
Hi.
speaking of Easter eggs,
Oh.
someone on our Discord mentioned that the guy who directed Squabble Up is the same guy that puts One-Ep Easter eggs in videos and commercials that you guys spoke to.
Go on. What are you referring to?
Didn't you guys talk? You guys talk to a video director?
Calmatic.
Yeah,
He
that's
did.
who directed the Squabble Up video.
Yeah,
What's
he
his
did
name?
Squabble. Calmatic.
Do I know him?
If we can't do this again. You can't.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Wait. You do not remember that there's a guy who's made commercials, and within the commercials, he had little One-Up Easter eggs? And then he went on and directed House Party, and we talked all about Calmatic.
Oh, yeah. But what Easter eggs he got? Where'd Billy go?
The Easter eggs for One-Up that he had, like the car commercial, and if you looked close, it would say like years ago Lane on the street sign.
Is it bad that I don't remember?
Yeah, I mean, can I just be honest with you?
Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of bad.
That's pretty dope. Thank you, Calix.
No, his name's Calmatic. You don't remember, and you don't remember his name. This is getting worse. Do you want to restart this episode? He is a fan who actively tries to represent us in some way. It's small, but he tries.
That's not trying. That's 100% doing, and it's not small. It's huge.
Right. But you forgot. Huge. And then you called him Calix.
Nah, I'm fucking around. Calix is the name of these shelves behind me.
Ooh.
From IKEA.
But yes, Billy Calmatic has done a lot of music videos. This is what he does.
I know. I'm just saying. I've watched the video a bunch. I haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, in the someone mentioned video.
Yeah.
Wait, they thought there was an Easter egg for us in the video?
I didn't realize he was the one that directed the Squabble Up video.
Is anyone saying there is an Easter egg for us?
Not yet.
That warms my heart, man.
What, just that he does nice things like that for us and loves us like that?
That's incredible. Bro, I'm telling you, when we die, except for the mass appeal debacle, we're gonna be revered.
By the way, speaking of which, I've dropped episode 1 of my Beyonce podcast on Taylor Swift's label. It is up right now. Episode 1. It's called Girls Time. I bit off way more than I could chew. Ooh,
why?
Boy. Because I did this episode myself. I didn't even want to bother Emilio or try to get help. I was like, I can do it.
Yeah.
And the way I did it was I did like 3 different conversations with people.
Yeah.
And I cut pieces back and forth and then mixed in like actual media, like interview clips and like moments.
What do you mean you did that yourself?
I mean, I did it all myself.
Impossible.
No, I did it all myself.
Okay, so there's no episode 2 coming out.
No, I'm getting help starting now. So as I was getting towards the end, I hit Emilio and I said, I'm sending you episode 1. Listen to it, understand what the goal is, and then please help. Because I can't do this. I need help.
Bro, I feel like my other podcast that I have, right? That I do myself.
Which one?
Exactly.
You couldn't even handle Talk Clearlier anymore.
Oh, I can handle Talk Clearlier. I just didn't want to.
I like Talk Clearlier.
I did too, but you need the right partners for certain things.
You mean it's hard sometimes? You mean consistency?
You need people to show up to the podcast,
right? What if they say they're going to?
Well, let's talk about the dark side of having a partner.
I'm 54 years old, mate.
I'm no spring chicken, I'm no baby.
I'm no baby.
I'm no
Oh.
spring chicken, I'm no baby.
So if you go to
Well,
the
man, so the
Monty
album. So
P
what is your
concert?
take? Everybody wants to know Rosenberg's
Oh
take.
yeah, everyone's calling me. Everyone wants to know. I mean, listen, it's a
Like,
banger.
listen, not deep dive TikTok fucking annihilation of the music. How do you feel about the album as just a hip hop fan?
Really enjoy it.
Really good.
Really good album. Like I didn't
He
think
does,
about it in
and I don't
context.
dissect lyrics as well as you or other people, but he is like, I am a little concerned that he might have to let some things go.
It sounds like he's been holding on to things. What you're saying?
Not was, but is now. Like, and I don't know, I don't know the deep history of all the diss records and sublims and all that, but like, he won the battle. Like, it's like the end of Game of Thrones. Like, she became what she was fighting all the time. Like,
Oh,
and like he's like,
wait, is that
seems
what
a
you
little
think?
angry?
You think he's turning into Khaleesi, and he's burning it all down?
Like, why go at Wayne?
But he didn't go at Wayne.
He didn't.
I don't think so.
Wayne's taking it like he did.
Yes, because
Okay,
guess
so
what?
people just don't understand the
Wayne is
lyrics?
evidently quite sensitive. But all he said was, "I guess I let Wayne down," and basically he was just expressing like when Kendrick got announced for the Super Bowl, Wayne went on like a 2-week complaining tour about it.
Oh, was it towards him though? Would have been anybody, right?
Yeah, but it's still not congratulatory. Like,
Why
sure,
would he congratulate? He was campaigning for something and he lost.
it was something that didn't have a campaign process. And listen, if it was you, if you got announced as the I don't know, a radio Hot 97, whoever it was, Howard 100, I don't care. A place comes to Cipha and goes, "We're giving you the big slot." And it's announced and everyone's like, "Wow, Cipha got that. That's crazy. He's had a great year." Maybe it's better to say like a comedy headlining thing. And this year they go, "We're putting you on the Bert Kreischer Hitler Euro tour, whatever the thing is." and they make you the main guy, the headliner.
Yeah.
And a comedian that you know who you've always had a positive relationship with. 5
So
times.
Kendrick and Wayne always had a positive relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
They've done features together.
Okay.
And then that guy, like 5 different times, put out videos talking about his anger and hurt and how unfair it is. And in none of them did he go, "Listen, separately, I just want to big up Cipha Sounds.
You
This
think
has
that would
nothing
have
to do with
been cool?
All he had to do was do that. He never did.
All he had to say be like, "Yo, I fuck with Kendrick. He is incredible. I love him, but I really wanted this New Orleans Super Bowl."
The fact that he never once said, "I
Okay, I
respect
get
Kendrick."
that. I get that.
Come on, bro. How do you not catch a feeling about that? You're like,
Yeah.
"My man, can I just get my moment?"
Right.
And then Wayne does this thing. He throws his hands up and he's like, "What did I do? I'm just minding my business." It's like, no, you're not. You're fine. Listen, Wayne, I get it. I've complained about a lot of things. But then when people get mad at me, I got to own it. You weren't minding your business, bro. You were saying out loud all these feelings about something that was a win for someone else. I get it. You saw it as a loss for you. But it was a win for Kendrick. And then he's like, "Don't wake up the beast. Trust me, you don't want to wake up the beast." I'm sorry. I have news for other rappers out there. Kendrick ain't scared of anyone at this point, guys. Does it appear?
Too much negativity, though. I don't like it.
It didn't have to, but the Kendrick line really wasn't very negative. It was just like, "Hey, man, I let him down."
Yeah, but he's definitely like poking the bear, right? Like, and not the bear being Lil Wayne, but he is like, is there something to Kendrick realizing his power and the social media and the zeitgeist getting to him? Is that a possibility?
Well, he's a human being, so it has to be out there, right? Like as an option, certainly. How could it not be possible? It has to be.
The voice is so weird, man.
Who?
Kendrick's voice he does.
He has so many voices, by the way.
Yes, there's one of them I just go, I don't like this guy.
There's one you don't like?
Yeah.
What
It's like the extra West Coast. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. It's just like, I just
over
like it.
it's like over affected to you almost.
Yeah. But I mean, I do like. I mean, he's saying it's. I skimmed through the whole album.
You
I
want
mean, I
smoke
listened
with
to the whole
Kendrick?
album.
You want smoke?
Huh?
You want to get smoked by Kendrick?
No, I don't. No, I do not. Thank you.
Please don't get smoked.
No, I love it. I love it. It's everything from the point where I said, in order this battle that's going on, someone needs to make a club record, and then Kendrick made Not Like Us. Everything from that point on, what I wanted from him, he delivered. Like, yes, you make these incredible conceptual albums and songs and movements and all that shit. But sometimes the hip hop in me just like, just drop bars and beats. You know what I mean?
You want a bars and beats. And
Just
this time
drop
he
some
gave you
fire
that.
bar. And then the next one, you go mad, creative, left field, wild shit again. And then you come back, like, don't always just go so far. Andre 3000 is a perfect example. Andre 3000 just keeps going further and further away. And everyone, I wish Andre would drop a 4-song EP of just beats and rhymes. You know what I mean? Don't got to be a whole album, but we do miss what you did. And I get it. You can go listen to the old shit, which I do a lot. But some bars from Andre 3000 is what I would like.
Speaking of this thing we call hip hop, I saw Jay-Z.
I saw you was with the Hove.
The Hovemeister, man. I
Where you
saw
at?
the Hovemeister.
You was at a freak off or something?
Well, you know me, I'm Hollywood elite. So I was at this is by the way, it is freak off of Jace. I was being at Michael Rubin's suite at a football game. Is that would the people who think everything's Illuminati? They would say I'm Illuminati, right?
That's sports Illuminati, right?
They said that about
sports Illuminati.
You? Oh, Natalie's friends, when they found out where we were, accused us of being in a freak off. No, we were in the suite.
And this is
the
in
Fanatics.
DC?
Yes.
You drove down to DC.
We drove to DC.
For the game.
Well, it was a few things.
Okay. Oh, this is part of the stuff you can't talk about.
Yeah, it was just one of the things that brought me stress. But among the positive things, we had a little baby shower down there.
Oh, little baby shower.
And that was nice. And then we had a little and then we went to the game on Sunday. And we were in the Fanatic suite with our Illuminati friends.
You know this guy?
Michael Rubin?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I went.
You know him well?
Well enough to ask if I could be in the suite.
You text him?
Correct.
Or some of his people?
Well, I normally text with him, but in this case, when I said, hey, I'd like to go to the Dallas game a few months ago, he said, cool, my assistant will reach out to you.
Is he a DC guy?
No, Philly.
So what? So
he owns Fanatics.
Right, but so Fanatics has a suite everywhere?
No, probably not everywhere, but he's very close. He used to own the Sixers with the guy who now owns the Commanders.
God.
So that's his people.
So there's a connection.
Yes, and so they have a nice Fanatics suite in Washington.
Okay. Got it.
So I was already going to this game. And then I found out, hey, Michael Rubin and Jay-Z are having a party.
This is a known rivalry, the Cowboys and Commanders?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm assuming it was Cowboys and Indians at one point. That's the whole joke.
You probably.
Okay, so yeah. So having a party in the suite.
So originally I'd asked for 4 tickets to the game. And the assistant lady called me back like a month ago and goes, hey, I won't be able to give you 4 tickets anymore. I have to make it 2 because Michael and Jay-Z are having a party in the suite. Okay. She said, if you want, I could try to get you 4 tickets somewhere else, or I could just give you the 2 in the suite. Mm-hmm. And I said, we'll take the 2 in the suite.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, listen, I love my brother and my nephew. I really do. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure at another point we'll go to a game.
Yeah, but there are priorities in this world.
Yeah, and we're gonna go to the Illuminati party. Thank you.
And Jay is part owner in Fanatics or something to do with it?
Jay has a piece of Fanatics.
Okay.
And they do all kinds of other stuff together.
Okay.
Charity stuff, business
I
stuff.
never touched this stuff.
They're connected through a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And we get to the game, we get to the suite. I'm like, I wonder though, because you can't tell when you look at the ticket. I'm like, I said to Natalie, I'm like, babe, there's a chance that like he has a lot of people going now, and they put us in like an auxiliary situation.
Right.
Like we could get there and we're not in the dope spot. Like I
Yeah.
could see that happening.
Yeah.
I'm preparing to like be cast aside.
Yeah.
And then we're walking towards where our suite is. And when we get up to our suite, I see they have someone standing outside with a list and a security guard.
Mm-hmm.
I go,
a girl, a female?
A female had the list.
Mm-hmm. Cute?
Two, I believe. I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, because you were with your wife. You can't tell if a woman is cute.
No, I can't even. My eyes don't even work that way.
Yeah.
I just wasn't. No, I'm being serious.
I love how there's always cute girls with those lists. Like, what is the requirement here?
That's a good point by you.
Prerequisite.
It definitely wasn't. I definitely didn't go, oh, this is an ugly bitch with a list. And security. So I went, oh, okay, it appears we're in the good spot.
Yeah.
And then when I opened the door to go into the suite, Michael Rubin's just sitting there grabbing sushi. I'm like, oh, we're in the spot.
Yeah.
We're in the spot.
Hello.
And
is this guy related to Paul Rubin at all?
No, not even spelled the same. So that's how much it's not the same.
Okay. Is he from the family that made the sandwich?
Again, not spelled the same.
How many different Rubins are there?
His is Rubin.
Okay.
I think this is one of those names that when people came over on the boat, just kept getting changed.
Oh.
What do you think of that?
Oh, I didn't. Okay, he's a new.
Sorry?
He's a new.
You just figured that? You just figured out that he's a Jew?
I didn't know. I have no idea.
You thought there was a chance that Michael Rubin was not Jewish? I
never even thought about it.
No, you know why? You don't think of things that way.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we walk in, and then we're told, hey, by the way, just look for your name card. There's assigned seating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you.
So I said, uh-oh, now this could be bad again. Because there's a few rows of seats. There's two sides to the suite.
No one sits in the seats, though. They're all around getting food, yapping.
Well, no, because they had more people than seats. Way more people than seats.
Got it.
Turned out we were on the good side.
Oh, so you could tell there was a bad side.
I don't know. There might have been good people on the bad side. I heard Matt Rafe was there, and I didn't see him near us, but I wouldn't recognize him either. But I think he was on the bad side.
Who's Matt Rafe?
Matt Rife? What's the comedian's name?
Oh, Matt Rife.
Right, Rafe.
No, not Rife. It's just Rife.
Matt Rife.
Yeah.
I heard he was there. I don't know. I wouldn't have recognized him. But if he was on the bad side. Which had more Cowboys people also. So on our side, there was 2 rows of seating, and then there's a table, like a bar table with seats. Hove was in row 1 with a few others. Wale and a few others were in row 2.
Gotta be.
And me and my wife were in row 3. All on the good
side,
man.
Man.
Oh, no, that's not bad. Come on, man.
That's not bad at all.
That's pretty good.
It's actually great.
And the bar seat's nice. You could so easily get up and not bother anyone to go grab snacks and come snack-a-doos, Cipha. You got to get your snack-a-doos and come right back.
Good move.
So had a great time. The game was crazy, super yo-yo kind of game, back and forth. I mean, I don't want to feel like talking about
the game because I'm going to step away from
No, I'm not, but I don't want to I can't overstate it. It was one of the craziest games I've ever seen, but whatever. At the end of the game.
Have you seen Hove yet?
I see him.
Has he seen you?
He never got out of his seat.
Okay.
Once.
Playing it close.
Not once. Now, I could have definitely walked around down the couple steps and just stepped in and been like, yo, man, what up?
Who was he with?
I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know which guy it was.
Okay.
It wasn't someone I knew that I had I'm sure I've met whoever he was with,
Okay.
but it wasn't immediately like.
It wasn't OG Juan.
Could it have been OG Juan? Nah, that wasn't OG Juan, was it? Hold on, let me look at a picture of OG Juan. Because it could have been. I don't really know OG Juan.
Was he with a tall, bald Dominican guy?
Yes.
It was OG Juan, or you're saying yes, it was a tall, bald Dominican guy?
Tall, bald Dominican guy.
Oh.
Who's that? It wasn't, I don't think it was OG Juan. Who's the tall, bald Dominican?
OG Juan.
Oh, it is OG Juan.
Yeah.
Could it have been OG Juan?
He seems like, from what I see, it seems like he's one of the sports guys.
You know what? I think it was OG Juan. I think it was OG Juan. But as you can tell, I obviously don't have a real close relationship with OG Juan. And I'm not like Eric and Jeff Rosenthal, who literally, if you mention someone, there could be a drug dealer who was friends with someone from Rock Nation. They went to high school together and they know their first name, what they look like. And you know what I'm not like, I thought I was a big Jay-Z fan because of the music, but I don't know. I'm not as big and knowledgeable about the people near it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I should recognize OG Juan. That's disappointing. Either way, he only had one person with him, perhaps OG Juan. But I just didn't feel like going. I didn't feel like doing that. Is that bad?
Yeah.
It is bad.
Yeah.
I should have had some cojones, you're saying. Treated myself like I'm someone who knows the man and just walked down in front and said, "What's up?"
Okay, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, he didn't get up once.
Not
and he
once.
sat in the front where no one really could see him.
Correct.
Kinda. Like you're only seeing him from behind. He didn't want to be bothered. He didn't want to be bothered, but you could, maybe you're in the realm of, I think you could have.
Since he didn't stand up or move, to me, he's not inviting extra conversation. And
I mean,
even
is
though
he a huge Redskin fan?
No, he used to be a Cowboy fan.
Used to be.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like he cared much this day. And it seems like, he's there with Fanatics in the Fanatic suite. They probably have business with the stadium. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't there on some Cowboy fan stuff, for sure. I was told he was rooting for us. But listen, he wasn't jumping up and down and clapping either. If he had done that, he would have seen me. I would have high-fived him or something. It wasn't that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So, listen, the truth is, I haven't seen the man for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're listening to this podcast, you know I have a history of saying things on the radio that irritate people. So I can lose people. And then I can get them back, and I don't even know. The biggest, worst one that happened was when Ebro convinced me it was a good idea to tell the story of Jay-Z calling me on the air. And he did not like that. That's a private thing that I got convinced was okay. And that was a bad idea. So in the years since then, I haven't seen him much. I did a very flattering podcast on Nas's network about him. And now I'm doing a Beyonce podcast on Taylor Swift's network.
You're basically doing a what's they call that shit? Not an unofficial documentary. When people make documentaries about somebody, but it's not approved.
Yeah, it's like a TMZ doc.
But what's that word called? What's that word?
Unauthorized.
Unauthorized. You're doing an unauthorized documentary of his wife.
Yeah, and I'm putting out on Adele's network.
You put it out on Little Mama's network.
Yeah, exactly. No, so I just hadn't seen him, So yes, I imagined the reception would be good. But if you guys recall, I saw him at Fanatics Fest and he was up in those seats and I was apprehensive about going up in the seats and getting a bad response.
Mm-hmm.
Because who knows? I lived a different life. I used to be way looser on the radio. I used to be very loose. And you know, Cipha, women's is loose in this country.
What did you say to LL? Yo, we good?
Yo, man, we good?
Yo, we good? So good. So did
That
you
wasn't-
eventually saw him?
But that was out of context. I'd like to say that. I waited till he got up to leave. And when he got up to leave, went over and said hello. Had a great little exchange. Introduced him to my
very
wife.
pregnant wife.
Introduced my very pregnant wife.
Did he see the? Did he
Who-
notice the? I'll tell you this. I'll
Mhm.
tell you this. Walking around with a pregnant wife will humanize you.
So are you saying I should be taking more advantage of this pregnant
You
chick?
have a couple of weeks of because she's very pregnant. Milk that shit, bro. Any beef, any ops you got, go around them with the pregnant wife.
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah,
So maybe call academics.
not academics. Not straight up 100%.
What about Vlad?
beef.
What about
I'm talking
Vlad?
people you might have had a little riff with.
What about Vlad? No, but he was super cool, and I introduced Natalie. She intended to say, I'm a big fan. And instead, when she shook his hand, she just went, I love you. And then I said, okay. I jumped in. I was like, funny story. We met during COVID. And when I really fell for her, we were talking on FaceTime and she rapped the words to the record. I said to the record Blueprint 2, off Blueprint 2. And he was like, ooh, that's hard. And he was very sweet. And then I asked him, I mentioned the Beyonce album. We had a little exchange about that. And then that was it. And then the next day, Cipha, Ruben's photographer caught the photo of the moment he said, that's hard.
That's dope.
So it's like Natalie smiling and it's Hove giving a very Hove face and like my back, basically.
Yeah. It's great.
It's
picture.
great. Oh man, I'm so happy. It made me understand why Natalie loves what she does. When you hit someone with a photo they weren't expecting of a moment,
Yeah.
it's such a gift.
Like you didn't even know he
What
took
a
it.
gift. No idea. I said to her, there's a chance that Ruben's guy snapped it. There's a chance.
Yeah.
But it was a great day in general. Spent some great time with Wale. I met the governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, who turned out to be a big Peter Rosenberg fan, which was cool.
Nice.
I might be
Connected.
lieutenant governor type. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Bro, all good things. Bro, I gotta go, but let me just tell you this real quick. I had some kind of epiphany, revelation, divine intervention. I can't get into it right now. I'll do it on the next episode. But basically, something clicked in my brain when I was watching Killer Mike on this Dave Chappelle Killer Mike tour, and I haven't been depressed since last Sunday. Not one
full week?
Not one iota.
Full week from one thing that kicked in.
Bro.
One thing kicked in.
Changed everything.
Can you share?
I will. I'll share, but it's a long story. I got to get into it. So, but long story short, we did the Garden on Thursday. We did the theater at Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And because of this chain of events that happened on that Sunday, things have just been going great. And I did the Garden. Listen, it's a regular show. I walked in backstage. I went to my green room. I go on stage at my time. And then I go on stage again after Killer Mike. I'm just doing my thing. But something was special about it. Something. One, there was a lot of people I knew in the audience that I wasn't even thinking of because we're in New York at a Dave Chappelle show and Killer Mike.
Mm-hmm.
So it was going to be the hip hop crossover fans and friends. Bro, I got so much love after the show. So much. Like, bro, you know, people, oh, good show. Good show. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell the difference when something happened.
And
I go backstage. Queen Latifah's back there. She shoves Dave out of the way. Shoves him. And she's like, Cipha. I'm like, yes, my queen. She gives me the biggest hug. She's like, "You killed that shit. You killed it."
Wow.
And I was like, "Well." And then Coltrane, you know Coltrane that does the branding company.
No. Coltrane
You know
Nadler?
Coltrane. You know if you see him.
Okay.
Real cool black guy. Coltrane's back there. A lot of dope ass people.
By
A
the
lot of
way,
people I
if
know.
your name's Coltrane, you have to be cool, by the way.
He
Just
has
so
to
you
be
know.
cool. Yeah, he's 100% cool. And bro, so much love. We're like, this is cool. But and then I saw other people walking out. Then security is saying shit to me. And then I go outside. I gotta go home. And the DMs and the text messages start coming in because now people have their phones. And it was crazy.
But that's not the story. That's not what kicked in.
No, I think it's because something kicked in.
Mm.
It opened up. Yeah, it's very hippy dippy. I'll get into it.
I love. Listen, we've been waiting for hippie dip. We already got Trump right wing Cipha. We've all been waiting for hippie dippy Cipha.
Hippy dippy Cipha is in, bro.
Spiritual
And
Cipha.
then,
Spiritual Cipha. We're ready for it.
Yo, bro. But I mean, I don't care about all that. Like whatever. I like doing my job. I get accolades for it. Great. I hope it leads me to more success. But the point that I haven't been any type of depressed is crazy.
That for you, that sounds amazing.
I feel like a weight has been lifted off my fucking soul.
Wow.
It's nuts.
All right. Well,
It's nuts.
congratulations on a great week. I hope that my next week follows your week. It's been roller coaster.
I'll give you the key.
All right, maybe we'll do it on Patreon. Patreon.com.
Keys open doors. Keys open doors.
Open doors. Patreon.com/OneUp is life. If this is the last time we talk, please have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your fam. We are thankful for everyone who comes on the One Up journey with us and listens to us ramble every week. We appreciate you guys big time. Thankful to our friends over at Monster Energy as well. Thankful to Billy June and Emilio Sparks. And thankful to our friend Chanel. Everyone who supports One Up is life. We truly, truly appreciate you.
Yeah, and all the One Up fans that come to any one of my comedy shows and yell out shit like years ago and Mr. Name Dropper, very much appreciated.
Maybe we should get this show on the Joe Budden Podcast Network. That would be something.
Yeah. You own a piece of that, right?
All right, peace, guys. We'll see you next time.
Peace to the gods.